Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to another episode of Sosnovka. Today we are working away with the animals, and there's a new mod that came out recently that I would like to give a go to. I feel like this is loud, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyways, there's a new mod that came out just maybe yesterday or something like that. That came out from the mod hub, which looks kind of interesting and might make dealing with animals and keeping animals clean a little bit more easy, I guess. A little bit easier than it has been so far. So let's look over here. Good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that mod. It's a super cheap mod actually, and I'll grab it and I'll bring it back to the farm. I'll be back in a sec here. Obviously, hit the right button, of course. All right, so I've made it to the shop. And I just want to let you guys know something real quick. My recording software recently got updated like a couple times now. So just let me know how the recording is on YouTube. Because on my side it looks fine when I just look at it after the fact, but it may not be okay on YouTube. So just keep an eye out for that. Anyways, so like I said, I appreciate it. Here's the new mod we're talking about. This is the SuperNet 2200A. Needs 40 horsepower, has 3 meter width. I want to go ahead and buy that. Basically, what it is supposed to be is a sweeper, essentially. So you're supposed to be able to use it around your animals, and it's supposed to clean up the animals. So this is kind of like a nice little thing, because they made like how clean the animals is such a big part of the game now. It's nice to have mods that kind of like help you with that. Let's get lined up. There we go. It's nice to have that capability. So we're going to find out how this little guy works here. I've never used it before. This is the first time, but I can only assume it works the way I suspect it works. You can adjust it. Lower roller. That's all it does. Okay. Alright. Well, we'll be back once we get to farm. See you in a sec. Alright, so we're back at the main farm here, and all you need to do with this roller, looks like, is just lower it. That's it. And everything else is done for you. Well, I'm kind of curious. It looks like you should be able to rotate it, but I don't know why. I have a feeling it's because I have a front loader on here. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick little attempt here. I'm just going to detach the bucket here for a sec. Oops. Back up a little bit. Oops. There. No, doesn't seem to. Even with that detached doesn't. Looks like you can though, because you look at the back here. It looks like you can kind of rotate it to the left and to the right. And maybe it does it automatically, which would be awesome if it did, mind you. But there we go. So, anyways, let's go ahead and test this roller out. So all you need to do is just drive with it, I guess. So. I guess it just manually just picks it up magically, so we're going to find out. Let's take a quick closer look here. Yeah, that's all it does. I don't know if it... let's take a quick look at the animals. Let's see if it actually puts it back into the animal's pen. Oops. That's cows and it's grass, so 6297. Just seems to delete it. Okay. That's all it does. Oh, I still like it, mind you. 6297, yeah. It just deletes it, basically. I still like it because this is way nicer than having to lower your bucket every single time, because lowering your bucket, I almost always get it stuck on stuff. Anyways, so you can just leave a tractor there now and just use that. That's basically what I was using this for, or trying to use this for, so it's nice that they actually added that in there into the mod hub, so that's a cool little mod, actually. Very neat. Alright, so obviously we've harvested this now, and that's not cool. I picked up a plow. I actually bought this plow. I just have a hired worker working away on this field. They actually, with this particular Amazon plow, it actually doesn't miss that much with a hired worker. If you go up to the next size plow, though, where is it? If you go up to the Lemken, it misses so much. It's ridiculous. I haven't tried with the 8312. But I suspect it'll be very similar. But it doesn't miss very much. I think it's because on the 3-point hitch. That's the reason why I think it doesn't miss very much. But if you look carefully at our statistics, you will see that we need to plow things, as you can see. Plowing was a need for 19 and 14, so that is the reason why we picked up a plow in this case. What we need to do now is we need to fertilize. So let's go ahead and turn that off first. Grab this guy here. We need to fill this up, which is not cool. It's surprising how long actually this actually lasts, the fertilizer in here. It lasts a long time. Like, you don't use it very quickly, so it's a good little, it's nice to have that. Depending on the map, some maps will use it like super quickly, and other maps would be pretty good about it, so. There we go. So, I guess you could get fertilizer from there too. Looks like you could drive all around it, but it doesn't seem like it's necessary. Oh man, it's gonna put me in the hole so bad. That's fine, we'll do a couple missions after the fact. It's nice to have the missions. It's interesting, I was talking to a few people about missions and playing on hard specifically. And it seems like it's almost like a requirement on hard to play the missions, because if you don't play the missions at all, you almost can't stay on top of things, so. Like money-wise, at least. There we go. It's full. So the nice thing about this is this will last a long time, so. Probably should put a. Wow, you can see it. You can see how much it's leaning back there. That's crazy. Look at that. I should put a weight in the front. Do I have a weight just hanging about here somewhere? Probably not. So I'll have to just be careful. So let's go ahead and fertilize this field over here after it's been plowed. I don't know, what do you guys think about the three-stage fertilization system? Do you think it's like unnecessary, or do you think it's more realistic? What do you think about that? Leave a comment below, I'm kind of curious. Because, I don't know, I like the idea of it, but considering this is all you have to do, it feels like there should be more, but I'm okay with it being as much as it is, I guess. So, I have mixed emotions, I guess is what I'm trying to say about it. I guess after the while, you get so used to using, have I still left that there? I thought I had picked that grass up, but apparently I hadn't. Yeah, so I kind of have mixed emotions about it. I guess I got so used to playing with the soil mod in 15 that just this seems like, I don't know, almost too simple, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like 3 stages of fertilization is, you know, I guess more complex than, you know, just 1 stage, right? But, I don't know how, I don't know. In reality, I don't know, sometimes you would fertilize 2-3 times and other times you wouldn't. It just depends on like what the scenario is. Like, a lot of people will fertilize before they plant, which is pretty common. So like in the fall, people will obviously, most of the time they'll fertilize before they put winter wheat down. And then the nutrients will all be absorbed through the wheat for a while, and then they go into a dormant stage and all that jazz. I don't know, I'm not a seed expert, not by a long shot, so. It's funny, one of the other things that people have commented about multiple times now is my field of view. People are saying it's too big, it looks like a fisheye. A little bit. A couple people have said it. I don't actually like this. This is my preferred field of view. I think it makes more sense to me. Because if I make it to, I think if I turn it to 60, it feels extremely narrow. To me, at least. I have to wait for that guy to finish. It's like, let me give you an idea. So, like, here's what it looks like when I have it set to 80. So if I change my field of view, to something different, like, let's say 60. Where is it here? Field of view 60. Here we go. Watch. That's what it feels like. So I feel like I'm eating the steering wheel almost now. That's how I feel about it now. And then let me give you the other extreme. So let's say I put it up to, I don't know, let's say 115. You can see the ridiculousness of that is that, right? So like in reality, that's what you kind of see, right? But it looks silly. So like I think I have mine set to 80 if memory serves. Or maybe it's 90, I can't remember. No, that's too much now. And then I always let it go. I think it was 80. But anyways, like you can mess around with it. So whatever you think is the appropriate amount. Obviously, some people are going to think like that's even what I have right now is too much. Other people are going to think it makes a little more sense. So I'm just going to leave it the way I like it because that's the way I like to play. And if you don't like it, just the way it is. Everyone has a different play style, right? So that's why some people like watching people who play super realistically, and that's why some people like doing the role play side of things. Like I know a guy on YouTube who does like things I would never think to do in farm sim, like camping, for example. But that's what the guy does. People watch it. I like it, so just the way it is. Alright, this also needs to be plowed as well. So let's get this lined up here. We'll probably start this guy off in a better position. Jeez. This might actually be better on this side because it has that rear end. I don't know. Maybe. I do find the workers are a bit odd sometimes in this game. Like sometimes they'll do like a perfectly good job, and other times they'll do like a really bad job. I don't understand it. Like sometimes you'll start the worker, and then they will, start doing a good job, and then halfway through they decide they're not going to do it. Totally missed that. I missed this part back here too. This is why I hire a worker for plowing. I could do it, but it requires a lot of attention. And talking and doing it sometimes is more difficult than I'd like it to be. So I raise the bar. Did I get it? No, I didn't even get it. There we go. So like in an ideal world, like I would just sit here like this though. That would be my problem. So could use the GPS to do it too, which isn't too bad. But as long as that worker's going to finish that job up, that's fine. Let's go with this guy here. Finish up the last pass here. There we go. Nice. And I believe that would be second stage fertilization if memory serves, which is good. I don't know. Like I said, mixed feelings about the 3-stage fertilization. You can change it. Apparently, you can't change it to 2. You can only go 1 or 3. That's it. There's nothing in between. So that was kind of interesting. I didn't realize it was limited to 1 or 3. I just set it to 3 and that was fine. But it makes sense, like 2 might be a nice like in between, like you fertilize twice as opposed to 3 times, but you can go and set it up as you see fit. Someone actually asked me if it's possible to set it to 2 without outside the settings, like in the game file, and unfortunately I don't believe it's possible. At least to the best of my ability, I don't think it's possible, so. Alright, we need to check on our cows. Let's see how they're doing. Do they need productivity at 75% or 73%? And of course that's because we don't have any power food for them yet. That's fine. Salvage hay, water. So we probably could turn that hay, that grass that we have over there, to hay. That might top them up a little bit. It seems ridiculous. It's going to be a little tiny strip, and all I'm going to do is, tend that one strip, and then pick it up. That's all it needs to be done, right? So, oh well, that's the way it goes sometimes. There we go. Of course, if you remember, this tether right here that we're using is a mod hub. Yeah, I'm just gonna TED this. It doesn't like being unfolded while I'm driving. Alright, 1 second, coffee break while we wait for that to open up. I love this coffee. It's funny, it's considered like an espresso bean. We totally use it as regular coffee. Oh, that's neat. Look at that. See the little lines there? From the other little small tires? That's cool. That's a nice little touch. work. One thing that's I find really bizarre is that some mods work with the drive control functions, like turning things on and off, and other mods don't. It's really strange, actually. So, like, this mod, when I said that doesn't work, I was trying to use my drive control button that I have set up to, like, turn on a rear implement, and it didn't work. That's why I was confused. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Why does it work for some things but not other things? And I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's due to the coding or something, but there's something somewhere that makes it so some implements recognize the drive control buttons and others don't. And it's really quite strange. Here we go. Can I lift this with this part too? Yeah. So it's weird because, like, I can't even lift this. It's because you can't lift it, but anyways. So there you go. That's that. So what we'll do is we'll put this tether right beside our rake that we have over there. And then we will rake this up. Do we need to rake it up? Probably, yeah. It's funny, you have this little shed over here, but it's totally like something that I haven't used at all yet for some reason, so. Still keeping my eye out for some new maps. I know there's Old Streams map just came out for FS17. I just saw that this morning. So, would be an interesting map to play on. Although I wasn't super jazzed about it in the in 15, so some people really liked it though. All right, let's see. Can I do it with this one? Yeah, that's strange. I don't. Yeah, it's bizarre why some work and some don't. Say levy, I suppose. All right, so I'm gonna go just over here on this. Oh, it doesn't matter actually. I was tedding little bits of leftovers on that side, but it seems like we're okay for the time being, so. Yeah, nice. Yeah, like I said, I'm keeping an eye out for, wow, 14 grand, what happened there? Did we pay some wages or something? Holy smokes. Or maybe it was vehicle maintenance. That's crazy. That went from like 4 to like -4. What even happened there? Totally missed that. There we go. Is that done? That's crazy. I'm assuming it was vehicle maintenance. Well, that's my assumption, at least. Just because, based on some of the vehicles we have, like the Master Fergus, I think is, I forget how much that is per day. I'd like to get rid of this bush right here. I think someone said you could plow it out of the way. I may well do that. Alright, let's grab the forage wagon here and give our cows a little bit of hay. And then, the cows should be happy. But definitely what I'm going to head towards is, I'm going to go towards making silage bales, because that is totally worth it in this game. It's ridiculously worth it. Like, I'm playing on, this is on normal. But I think even on normal, they're worth quite a bit. Perhaps at some point we'll bust open the VGA, and we'll get that rolling as well. We'll see. There we go. Just get this little strip of grass that we left here. I don't know why we left it. I must have just, you know, finished the episode or something and then just left it here and go, okay, moving on. I can only assume that's what I did. The sounds of this little Euro boss is hilarious. It sounds like a ratchet. I think I've mentioned this before, but like every time you turn it on and you're driving around in it, it totally sounds like that. Here we go. That's that. We'll give that to our cows. I don't know what that building's supposed to be. Also, as people pointed out, you can totally just fill up your water from the pond right there. You don't need to have a water tower. I guess I got so used to having a water tower in FS15 that I just thought it was a good idea. But it's not free still. It's just a bizarre twist of events. Alright, Alright, so we left that sweeper over there. It's going to be in the way now. Let's go ahead and get lined up here. Let's go ahead. I love how this, I love the keyboard stereo mod and how it just, you know, automatically turns your camera. So like, my biggest problem is I have to try and, in my mind, I have to mix and match a little bit between a little bit in cab and a little bit of out of cab. So there we go. Now they're happy again. Could use some more water, but I have enough silage or hay, which is excellent. Excuse me. Oh, like a hiccup there or something. Cool. Let's just sell the rest of this because we don't really need it. But we need the money, so let's do that. And move on from there. Yeah, taking care of the animals is like a full-time job. Apparently you can put grass in the bunkers, I've been told. I don't know if it ferments in the silage. I have not tried just straight grass. I've definitely tried chaff already, but not straight grass. If you can confirm that you can use just straight grass to make silage in this game still, that would be dandy. Nice, 200 bucks. Oh, there's a car here. I think I checked. Jeez. That would have been a pretty rough crash. Why not so high? It should be like down here. Flegel. Flegel, actually, I should say. Flegel's on sale. Well, that is a wage payment. Oh, this has been maintenance before. But I do like these, I'm not sure what you can call these sheds, I guess. Good for storing round bales, too, actually. Excellent. Cool. Alright, folks, what I'll do is end the episode there. Taking care of the animals, doing a little bit of plowing. Let's check to see how that plow's doing. Now, what I'll do is I'll do a couple missions off camera just to bring our money back up to par. And be careful, rocks are flying out of underneath the vehicles. Yeah, I'll do a couple missions. We'll get back to 0, and we'll go from there. I think so. Anyways, my name is Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Sosnovka. Catch you guys later.